Stop just budgeting and build wealth with these 5 strategies. You hear it all the time. Stop buying coffee and you'll become a millionaire. Cut Netflix, cut lattes, even cut avocado toast, and boom, financial freedom is within your reach. But here's the truth: budget hacks are the financial equivalent of fad diets. They make big promises with little effort and rarely deliver real results. Jedidiah Collins here with the Money Vehicle Movement podcast, where we're trying to make financial literacy more current and possibly even a little cooler. Our mission is to get you to speak money. Today, we're talking about something we've all seen online: budget hacks. The first is going to be this latte lie. The internet loves to pick on coffee. I live outside of Seattle. There's a Starbucks on every corner, and I know $4.50, or I've heard students even recently saying $8 for coffee, is a good caffeine fix. But if you look at $4.50 over the price of a year, that's about $1,600, not a small amount of money. Sure, you could redirect that 1600 to something else, and that would be a positive boost. And if that is where you are, start there. Maybe begin investing that money, even creating a cushion and saving it. But really, when we're starting to talk about wealth creation, this 1600 is just not that big of an impact in the grand scheme of things. Kind of pocket change. Even if you invested every latte dollar, it would take decades before that sacrifice really moved the needle. The problem isn't the coffee. In fact, if the coffee is adding to your day, remember, if it's within your money bucket system, that's what we're going for with money. But more, the problem is the belief that small hacks alone will build your wealth. They do feel productive, but they don't create the financial change that truly matters. Start looking at bigger issues. Are you spending too much on your rent? What about that car? Which leads us to problem number 2, the productivity trap. Tracking every penny can trick your brain into thinking you're making progress. Kind of like a rocking chair. You're making a lot of movement, but you're not going anywhere. If you're only focused on trimming the edges of your spending while ignoring the bigger moves, like increasing your income, investing, and building assets, it's like rearranging your desk while your office is on fire. You look busy, but the real issue isn't being solved. And in today's world, how can you be the most productive with tools available? Again, where are you making a bigger impact? For some, that's going to be using AI. Artificial intelligence is something I am continually on a daily basis figuring out how to use. For you, it may be something with your hands. What can you go build, create, clean, change, move with your hands that somebody else isn't willing or wanting to do? Look bigger at how to create more income. Number 3, we're going to talk about what actually starts to build wealth. Small savings have their place. I agree. They give you breathing room. But they're the engine oil, not the engine. If you think in pennies, you get pennies. When you start thinking in dollars, you're going to get dollars. If you want to drive your money vehicle forward, here are 5 true strategies that are going to build your wealth. Number 1, how can you grow your income very quickly? Ask. So few people walk in and ask for a raise. It's not easy, it's definitely not comfortable, but a 5% raise on a $70,000 salary adds $3,500 a year. That's 2 coffees a day, just by a simple ask, and far more than canceling your Netflix subscription. So upskill, network, ask for raises, and explore side hustles. If I have a new skill, maybe using that AI, I can go now demand from my company, look at what else I can do. If I have a good network, my net worth will relate to it, and I can find new opportunities. Way number 2 to build your wealth: simple. Start today. The rule of 72 says 72 divided by whatever interest rate you feel you can earn. That is how long it will take your money to double. Let's take an easy one: 10%, which is the historical return of the S&P over the last 100 years. 72 divided by 10 is 7.2 years. I invest $1,000 today, and in 7 years, I have 2,000. Not amazing, but keep going. That 2000 becomes 4, that 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 becomes 32, and as you look at, you are magnifying and compounding your dollars. Yes, starting today and having a consistent 500, 200, $1,000 a month will lead to your freedom number over time. That is the power you have in your hands, time. Starting starts the compounding. Number three, you got to buy assets, things that are going to put money into your pocket. No, that is not your car. No, that is not even your home. A home is going to cost you money each and every year. So as you look at real estate rentals, stocks, businesses, digital products, things that are going to appreciate and continue to generate more income for you are where your dollars need to be going. I need to start and I need to start buying assets. Number four is one of the misconceptions, debt. People think debt is evil. People think debt is a trick. Credit is the worst thing in the world. Debt, credit, they are tools. The question is, are they making you one? If you use debt and credit incorrectly, yeah, they are evil and they are bad. But smart debt can help you grow a business, buy assets, or even scale faster. Good debt requires discipline. Look at the reason, look at the rate, look at the return, look at even the rule in taxes for why you're using that debt. Number five, I think is the easiest but hardest to implement. Make all of this a habit. Automatic investing and saving takes willpower out of the question. Ben Graham, Warren Buffett's mentor, said the number one enemy of the individual investor is often themselves. Why? Because emotions are real. Every athlete knows the only way to be repeatedly find success is to build habits, systems that are going to put you in the right place again and again. And if you want to truly create wealth, build your systems, not short-term hacks like budgets, but focus on how you're going to repeat your success. Wrapping up, your daily coffee won't make you financially free. In fact, if it is bringing you enjoyment again, that is the purpose of money. But having a purpose for every dollar is important. And you want to start believing that your financial habits are setting you up for true financial wealth. True wealth is not built on short hacks or shortcuts. It's built on habits, strategy, and time. Grow your income, start investing today, buy assets, use debt as a tool, automate your decisions to repeat your success on the way to financial future. That's how you take your money vehicle from neutral to overdrive. This is the Money Vehicle Movement Podcast. We appreciate you listening. Go ahead and drop a like or even share this with a friend if you found it valuable, and we will see you at the next stop.